Hey, aloha everybody. Eric West here from hawaiirealestate.org, shooting live today from Paia, Maui. If you're new to the channel, I'm all about teaching you everything you need to know about Hawaii and its real estate, but you just can't find on the listing. By the way, I'm holding a sock right here because the trade winds are really blowing today, and I get a lot of comments from people that don't like the sound of the wind on the microphone. So if it gets too windy, I'm gonna put this sock, and yes, this is my 12-year-old sock, on the microphone to hopefully help out with that. But today I'm shooting from the beautiful town of Paia. For those of you that love Maui, I'm sure you're familiar with it. And one of the coolest things about this particular town is they have all of these cool signs everywhere that they have, that various artists or whatever have put up. And every time I drive through here, I think to myself, you know what? This would be really cool to share, because some of them are actually really cool messages. But we do have a pretty major update. As of yesterday, I believe it was announced, Governor Ige has officially extended our travel quarantine until July 31st for all non-inter-island travel. So anything that's Pacific, sorry, my watch is ringing. Anything that's Pacific will be, there's that wind, anything that's anything other than inter-island is basically 14-day quarantine until July 31st. So yeah, we're super bummed about that, but hopefully, the time will pass quickly and we can start making the travel plans, assuming they don't push it out again. But as of June 15th, the inter-island quarantine is going to be over. So that's good news. We can fly back and forth to various islands and we don't have to worry about quarantine. So anyway, but hey, let's go take a look around here real quick. For those of you that are familiar with Paia town, this is a really cool spot on Maui, and it is part of the reason I wanted to shoot this here today as well is because there's a lot of activity happening now, and so it's kind of nice to see that people are out and about, and there's people actually eating at restaurants and sitting out in the open, and so it's just, I never thought I'd be so excited to see people sitting around eating in a restaurant, but it's actually happening right now, so it's kind of cool. Some good shave ice if you're into shave ice. A little too much food coloring and sugar for me, but hey, when you're on vacation, doesn't matter, right? But here's some of the signs I want to show you that are kind of cool. I'll take you for a quick little walking tour here at Paia town. This is on the north shore of Maui, by the way, for those of you that might not be familiar. And it is just one of the coolest little towns in all of Hawaii. I think it reminds me a little bit of Front Street, a little bit, but it's totally different vibe. Here they say, don't feed the hippies. So hang on a second, here's a sign over here. Thought this was kind of cool. They silence you because your voice is powerful. And there's all kinds of unmasked Maui. I don't know about you, but I'm definitely getting a little tired of wearing a mask. So I'm gonna say maybe, 10% of the stores are open, maybe 30, something like that, 10 to 30. Here we go, here's another one of these cool signs right here. I kind of read this in my car when I was driving by. I didn't quite get through it all, but it sounded pretty intriguing. Here we go. Existential threats do not care about our biases and dreamed up boundaries. This challenge is asking to divorce ideologies dedicated to separation and give a damn enough to stand still and save lives. Stand still, breathe. We are all connected. John Blackshear. Really nice cursive writing though, huh? Well, not cursive, but cursive E. And again, another unmasked Maui right here. Rip Curl, those guys are busy surfing, I'm sure. Small south swell today. Here's one across the street, check this one out. Are we really waiting for a return to normal? Or are we ready to build something different? I like that, man. That is cool. Because I think that's what's gonna happen actually. A lot of naysayers out there right now, but you know what? I think there's amazing good things gonna come out of this, man. We're Americans, We innovate, we create, and we show the world we're leaders, We're not gonna crumble. We're gonna come back stronger than we were before. I totally believe that. So there's a few less signs actually now because some of these were boarded up and now they're not, but there's still a few left over. So here's one of my favorite little places to stay, the Paia Inn. A rarity in this world of Airbnb and VRBO. Definitely a great place to stay if you're on Maui. And then probably the best pizza, I think, on this side of the island. Flatbread. Thumbs up if you've ever eaten here. You can see there's a little bit of activity in here. Wood fired. It's nice and warm in there usually, but if you just got done surfing, that's a welcome warmth. And then just to orientate yourself a little bit, down here on the right is Paia Bay. Nice big beach park. Good bodyboarding spot. A little bit of surfing. And here we're kind of coming to the end of where people, I'm gonna go ahead and jaywalk right here. Don't tell anybody. Here's some more signs. We got the power. Show up for equality, and of course, Black Lives Matter. This is the blue room. We choose aloha. Very cool. So I kind of like, it's so Paia, right? They just kind of take their expression, their art. If there's one thing this town is it's a lot of artists and free spirits, and I think it has the most yoga studios per capita than any place on earth. Of course, this is Baldwin Avenue. I'm coming up here, the stoplight. I was just there a moment ago. And then we'll end up here on two of my favorite places in all of Maui. If you've ever watched my video, top 15 things to do when you're on Maui, I mentioned a restaurant here called Paia Fish Market. And this is the original one. Now there's one in Kihei, and there's also one in Lahaina. It's doing very well. But this is the original one right here. I'm gonna put my sock back on. So here we go, the Paia Fish Market, right up here on the corner. So whether you're going to Hana for the day, or you just want an excellent place to eat, these guys just kill it. Some of the best, most affordable ono grinds that you will find in all of Maui. Looks like they're taking this opportunity to do some remodeling. See? All kinds of good stuff coming out of this. Very good burgers over there, Milagros. Love Milagros. Now there's actually people sitting outside on the patio there. You can see right there. And there was actually a few more folks earlier, and then there's a whole group right there. Look at that, huh? I got a shaka from her. People know, man. They know these days. You're holding a camera or a phone, I should say, in a certain way. Okay, now the other place that is absolutely epic is right up here, that big green building right there. That's Mana Foods. You cannot come to Paia without going into Mana Foods because it's the original Whole Foods. And the other thing that makes Mana Foods special is the fact that they don't overcharge. Matter of fact, their prices many times beat Amazon. So it's a true local service oriented place. It's all natural. They've got huge selection of vitamins, fruits, all of your, vegan, pescatarian, but they sell meat too, which is cool. I remember the first time I went into one of those stores that doesn't sell meat, and I'm like, hey, where's the tuna, man? I gotta grab a can of tuna. And they looked at me like I was killing fish. I'm like, you guys don't sell meat? But that's not Mana Foods, so. Anyway, thumbs up if you're a big Mana Foods fan. Love that place. I always check it for local fruit. It's a great place to get local grown produce, whether it's avocados, mangoes, lilikoi, stuff like that. So anyway, guys, that's the update for today. Don't forget your high tides 808. And here we go, more ono grinds in there. So if you had your trip planned to Hawaii and you had to cut it off, had to cancel it again, I apologize. I know we're gonna come back. We're gonna come back strong, and I'm looking forward to getting all the visitors back here on Maui, because it just isn't the same without you. And it is just, it's kind of getting old, guys. So I'm looking forward to the day soon. Hopefully August 1st, they won't push us out again. So with that, if you found this video enjoyable in any way, shape, or form, I'd love a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit me in the comment section. And certainly if you have any plans to come to Hawaii, if you're looking to buy or sell real estate, I'd love to help. Aloha, until next time.